Hello, all. Welcome to Codeforces. Now 990. We are solving problem C, swap columns and find a path. So in this problem, we are given a matrix consisting of two rows and n columns. The rows are numbered from 1 to n from top to bottom. The columns are numbered from 1 to n from left to right. Let's denote the cell on the intersection of ith row and jth column as ij. Each cell contains an integer. Initially, the integer in the cell is aiaj. You can perform the following operation any number of times, that is, we'll choose two columns and swap them, choose two integers x and y such that. So basically this all says that we are given a matrix of fixed two rows and n columns will be there. We can swap the entire column with another column any way we want and any number of times you want. After performing the operation, you have to choose one path from cell 1 comma 1 to 2 comma n. For every, that is, we have to move from top left to bottom right, and we can move right and down. That are the two possible cases until we go out of the matrix. We have to find the cost of the path and have to maximize this. So we have to maximize the cost of the path, and cost of the path is the sum of in all integers in all n plus 1 cells belonging to that path. So that is, let us consider this is my cell. So I will take this 1 2 3 3. So this is my one path. 1 2 5 3, this is my one path. 1 10 5 10, this is my one path. So on the cells that I'm going, the sum of all that values will be my cost of the path. Okay, so that we have to maximize it. Another thing is that we'll solve this for t test cases. We will be given n, and if you see, n is 5000. Okay, and we will be given ai values. So rows are fixed 2 and n will be given, and n is 5000 only. So we can solve this problem in n square. So very first thing that comes from initial thought process. Another thing, if you note that whichever way my arrangement is done, that we can swap the columns whichever way it is. One thing to note is that if the path is 2 minus 5 minus 3 minus 10, we have taken both uh, the rows in consideration if this path is taken. Okay, but if the path is 2 3 minus 3 10, then this both rows are being taken for this column. Another possible is 2 3 1 10. In this, both the rows are being taken. Another point to note. Let us see for this. So similarly here also, any way we move, any way we iterate from top left to bottom right, there will be one row where we will be taking both of the values, and for the rest it will be the other values. Okay, okay. So initially is, we can apply a number of logic here what can be done, but one thing to notice that it is 5000. I can generate all the possible paths and maximize the answer out of it. So yeah, that is what I have done. Initially I have taken my input, and then I have initialized my sum that I will be storing initially to a very large negative value, because the values can be negative also. That is why I have initialized very large negative value. Next, what I'll do is I will iterate from I and I will go to j. Now the idea for two iteration is that if I am at I, what I'm doing that I'm taking this in consideration, that from 0 I'm starting. So let us start iteration from 0. Currently I'm on 0. What I'll do is I will take the sum. T sum is my temporary sum that I'm storing. In T sum I will have 2 plus minus 5. Okay, now what I'll do is I will iterate everything again from 0 to n when I is not equal to j. Now if this is not equal, when all, it will start the iteration, it will look that if currently I'm sitting on the 0th column, this will be skipped. I will move to here. I will take maximum of 3 and minus 3. Why I will take so? Because we are given the liberty that we can sort them in any way possible. So if we quickly jump here, this is how the matrix looks like. And let's say currently I am sitting here. All I want is I arrange the stuffs in such a order that if, let's say, this has more elements on the left hand side, when I'm comparing this A with B, here B should be greater. For all the values I will try either it is greater or equal. so that then only, because I will force to take this path, because this is my that change point when I am going from this row to now this row. So until that, what I'll do is, since I have the vertex, I can swap the columns entirely. I will try to swap all the elements on the left of the intersection column, sorry, here where the cells in the 0th row have greater value than this as compared to here. That is the agenda. So that is why for every part, if I is not equal to j, I will take the maximum of a0j and a1j, because I don't care, because I can arrange in any way possible. I just simply take the maximum that I'm concerned with. I will take the t sum and I will update my sum accordingly. Okay, iteration 1 done. Now I am at I is equal to 1. Now I have stored a0 of 1 plus a1 of 1. I have 3 minus 3 that has been added to temporary sum. I will iterate again from 0 to n. I will see whosoever is maximum, 2 or 5. I will take 2 in my answer. Minus 3, I won't come here because I is should not be equal to j. I will skip this. I will come to here 1 and 10. So I will take 10. So that will be stored in my tsum, and finally again update will be done. So this way I am covering every path, keeping in consideration, and that swap logic is also being taken care by this max, taking the max out of both the rows that we are taking. So yeah, and finally we'll return the sum. So that was all for this problem. If you have any query, do comment it out. I will love to resolve them. The idea here is that you try to create small test cases. Small, I would suggest that if you are thorough with these test cases itself, you will get the logic. You will click it that yeah, this is the right approach what I'm trying to do. And one thing to notice, it was 5,000. So again, keeping it n square won't be a uh, wrong logic or TLE logic over here. So yeah, that was all for this problem. If you like the video, hit the like button and do subscribe for more daily content, guys. Thank you.